Antti, just obviously just generally your thoughts on the game. The last game against Richards Bay said was crap. How do you explain this one?
Yeah, it was hard to watch, but I think the pitch is diabolical. It's really bad. So, but no excuse. We should be better. We had 3-4 great chances in the first half. Don't score. And then it just becomes a fight, and then it's missed pass and a missed control because of the pitch. But fair play to them. They pressed and they worked really hard and they made it difficult. And but we had to be better. I thought. We had enough big players on the pitch. But yeah.
I mean, where do you think it's, for lack of a better word, going wrong?
It's not going wrong. Did we have
I mean, in terms
we should score. You should score. You don't score. You don't
yeah.
score. It's under the crossbar. 3 chances under the crossbar. You got to score. Side foot in. Don't score. Then it can be anything. So yeah, is what it is.
Coach, I'm looking at how you played this match.
As I said, it was very difficult. It was very bobbly, very bouncy. The ball, you control the ball ends up on your knee, and it's I mean, the pitch is shit. But we're getting good areas, and we just can't make the final pass. Kabuza, the ball goes through the Kabuza, he steps over it, hits his ankle, and he's in front of goal. Right at the end.
Coach, position 2 is still a reality. I mean, it takes you back to the continent.
There's one team and there's a rest. Definitely.
But then, Coach, looking at this, how do you get back then? The pitch, the game was
score. We played Sundowns. How many chances do we have? Don't score. Play all day. Don't score goals.
Does then Mame, the young bring a different dimension? What does he have?
Well, you have to change. It happens in a lot of teams. You let teams get all together, and you can't. You need to freshen the thing up. Keep it, and so that's what we're trying to do. And we'll have a look at it. But yeah, it's you're not going to always hit the ground running. You know what I mean? So I can say.
Frustrating, Coach, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been doing this for a long time, so it's I think the league is that's why it's so easy, because I don't think you watch a game like that tonight and you say to yourself, gee whiz.
Let me just be honest with you, Coach. After watching the Cape Derby yesterday,
why was it exciting?
Of course, it's answering what you say.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the quality of the football.
It had 5 goals.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the quality of the football. It's got to do with the 5 goals. So people, you've got to be careful how you say what's a game like. You could get a normal game. It could be a very exciting game, a good football match. That wasn't. But I mean, if we score the 3 goals, Aubrey scores, Bradley scores, Kabuza's got to score. The shot hits a crossbar. So. Yeah, if they go in, one goes in, it's a different ball game, So, it is what it is.
Coach, Kabuza's starts, obviously, there's been a lot of talk about him leaving and all of that. Does him starting mean he's staying? I mean, there's 3-4 days before.
I just pick what's in front of me, you know what I mean? And then whatever happens. I can't control that at this point in time. So, I just, he works, does well, and so, yeah. But obviously, we need competition, you know what I mean? We can't just have one. We need this, what we brought in, this other boy in, Tabang's in, so we need a bit of competition. So, we can't have all the same, which is what we've got at the moment. We need to vary it a little bit.
And how much time will Niang need in terms of adapting to the league, the culture?
Well, I mean, it could be tomorrow, it could be yesterday, you don't know, these type of things. You see it, you train, he's trained with us for a month, 2 months, I'm not sure. He's done well in the friendlies. He's okay. He looks good. But that's all he can. But I think he's got a nice touch, and I think he'll be okay. But he needs a bit of games. Mama Yang came. He never scored the first 6 games, and then he was a top goal scorer in South Africa in the first year. So I'm not saying he's the same, but he's totally different. But I'm just comparing the names.
Are you done with your recruitment?
Never done. Never ever.
Can you still expect anything within the last?
I don't know, but I'm saying I'm never done. Not me. We've always got to try and improve the squads. I don't care what you say. You know.
Looking at your numbers, you've always kept smaller squad.
Yeah, we got 23.
You've got 23 now. I was even thinking 25.
It's about, yeah. They call me a liar for one or two that from the juniors that played both games. Yeah.
I'm looking at your DDC squad.
Don't worry, I won't be long. There's not much to talk about.
I'm looking at your DDC squad. It's looking good and healthy. Are you tempted to
The gap
bring-
is too big. I don't care what anybody says. The gap is miles. And we've got a big problem in our country if you think that is going to, you know, solve problems in the PSL. It's my opinion. We need to get it closer.
And lastly, coach, for my side, you wish Aaron Jabula from Flower. How's your relationship with him?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. You know, Ernst gave him his debut, and I played him where I thought he should play, and now he's got a contract where he's going to play. So that's all I, you know. So I wish him well. It's a great move for the boy, and I think he'll do well there.